time?
You are, but I ordered you this because I knew
you didn't.
because I knew you was gonna be late. I just knew because of CP time.
Oh my goodness, girl, this is something. It's romantic now. Cause I love champagne. What?
But
What?
I drank half of mine already, waiting on you. That's your fault. But we can still cheers.
Girl, you drinking like I like it. Keep going. Throw that back.
Wait.
Keep. Ooh, nice. She know what to do with it. I know people probably stop you everywhere you go.
You know what? They do when I am out.
Yeah, and you're looking like you want to be stopped, right?
No, honestly.
No, Apryl. So you can throw on a bar cap, a sweater, big shades, and still people.
Yeah, because this is not me on a daily. I'm like tomboyish a little bit. Like, where
Girl, me too.
I don't really like to wear uncomfortable clothes. I don't want to wear the jeans. I want to wear the leggings. I want to put me in a t-shirt, no bra, no panties.
Oh my God,
Let it breathe.
Girl, but your nipples are standing at attention.
I'm Asian. It's like that.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I told myself, I looked at myself in the mirror today. I said, I should put on a bra. And I put it on, and it still poked through. I said, man, this bra.
What?
So, yeah.
So you put the bra in and it still poked through?
It did, so I was like, let me just give her the real shit.
Your girls got a mind of their own, honey.
Yes,
They said we want to come to brunch too. So that's what's happening. Girl, I gotta talk about one viral video that you made that just everybody was like, what? I was at home, I think I peed down my leg when I heard it.
Well, which one?
When you said that your pussy is a very sought after.
It is.
Woo!
And I'll tell you why.
You own that. Tell me.
I do. So I have, so this viral video, I think you were talking about when I was like, my friend was there, she's gay. She was tapping my pussy to people, right?
Oh, girl,
but
but
what she was really doing was tapping my pad. All of a sudden, I'm kind of in the blogs now, old is popping up. So this video happens to pop up. And they take little excerpts. So it's parts where my friend is tapping my pussy. And I'm like, I had to think back on it. I was like, because I was drinking that night. I'm not gonna take that away, but I don't care. That's what I do. I drink my wine. That's what it is. Because people were like, oh my God, you're in these boxes, your pussy looks fat. And I was like, oh my God, it is, number one, but number two, it's fatter because I got a pad on, right? So then my friend said, no, it's a pad. It really is. So she was tapping on it. But to people, it's like, oh, you're letting someone touch your coochie. So what? We friends, we touch boobs.
Yeah, girl. Let me see how fat the clit is. Yeah.
Right. We take showers together when
All
you're
that good stuff.
So it's like, so what?
My clit is better than yours.
Right.
Yeah.
So then skip fast forward, I'm on my lives like normal, talking to my fans. And people are on there, oh, you the game, or oh, you Lil Fizz, or oh, you're this person. And it's like, okay, at this point, you're right. I every single one of them because that's what y'all want to hear.
I love you.
And so that's what they capture was me saying, yes, I the game, and yes, I Lil Fizz, and not that I have, and I would have no problem saying shit. I mean, I should have. Well, I should have the game when I did have the opportunity. I didn't.
Definitely.
And ASAP, they said ASAP in there, Shaquille O'Neal never have.
Shame on you, girl. Now you passing up some good dick, Apryl.
I pass up a lot of good dick.
We need to hang out. So, you're on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
I am.
Of course, obviously. But that is not your first taste of reality television. You've been on competition shows like Making the Band, American Idol, and girl, even the Pussycat Doll show.
Yes.
How was it in the auditions for those types of shows?
Well, I was young. I was like 16. When I was doing these auditions, I was like 16 to 18 years old. A baby. Scary. I was scared, nervous. It was a lot of competition. At the time, it was like, I was so bony. I had braces.
Well, we love a skinny legend.
Boney had braces. So, at that time, I was just kind of like looking around like, damn, these women are gorgeous, And I'm just over here, this little pune of like a little nerd trying to just make it. But no, they taught me a lot.
Were you very competitive? Like somewhat how I was when I was on The Flavor of Love?
Yeah, and I feel like I still am,
You definitely are.
Yeah.
I would not want to challenge you in a game of arm wrestling.
Now arm wrestling, you gonna win.
Come here.
Okay, let's try it, hold on. Okay.
Boom. I won, because you said I was.
Okay, yes you did.
You also belonged to a girl group.
I did.
I think I heard a cut from y'all, actually, if I'm gonna keep it funky and
did
all the way 100. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I gyrated my hips. I loved it.
Well, then that's good enough for me.
How was it being in an all-girl group?
Well, as you know,
you said it all, just that.
Period. girls are hard to get along with when you're actually like a girl that's confident and like, I'm friendly, I'm outgoing, but when people are around me, it's a little intimidating for women because I'm very much so like confident in myself.
Yeah.
And so I got along with some of the girls in the group, but then it was some that I didn't get along with, and it was kind of creating havoc. It was just fights all the time, not just with me, but just girls just hating on each other. And I'm like, why can't we just get along? It's always like that.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge.
It is.
Well, you was probably more of the Beyonce of the group because your hair is real, your skin is popping. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Just period here. You see little pimples popping and stuff, but it's okay. Pimple City.
Oh my God. You're entitled to have pimples right now.
I am. As I'm getting older, I realize it's okay. I'm taking it.
Girl, you only 32. What you know about getting older?
My knees hurt.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Girl, I'm gonna get you some knee pads. See, that's the thing. When you pleasuring your man, stay off your knees.
I don't even be on my knees when
I
don't even be on my knees when I'm pleasuring. You best to lay down on that bed. If you're not gonna lay up on the bed, it's just not happening for me. I can't do it. Or you need to be on your knees on the bed while I'm laying down on my back.
Apryl, you way too young to have faulty knees. No.
I think that sometimes it runs in DNA. Sometimes you just gotta get that knee surgery.
Well, girl, everywhere else you clicking, so.
But you gotta have a flaw somewhere. I think it's my knees.
Shoot, I'm gonna get you a diamond-coated wheelchair when the time is right.
Thank you. That's such a good friend. Would you push it too?
I could.
You ain't pushing shit.
Well, girl, Apryl, that looks so good. What are you eating?
French toast with a little cream with the blueberries with a little shaved almonds. Ooh. What you eating?
Yes, ma'am. This is some fresh crab cakes, eggs Benedict, and I Benedict as I eat it. Cause these look like two. Yes, girl.
So you like bent dicks?
I could.
What kind is your favorite?
The ones that don't touch my sternum.
Oh, me neither. You know what? I swear, cause young girls be talking about they like the big ones. I like give me a good fairable one.
You know what?
The fairable one.
Big is good for your mouth because it keeps your jawbone tight.
I don't want that. No.
Because
I gag. I don't got no.
But you're a fresh 30. But when you get 37,
you like the bigger ones?
It's gonna keep your jawbone and your cheeks nice and tight.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh gosh. But yeah, in there you don't need no big dick in there. But this is eggs Benedict. Now you are not allergic to avocado, right?
No, I love avocado.
Or arugula.
No.
Okay, so you're good. You are all the way good.
This was the best decision of my life.
Because this is what I try to do. I want to create the atmosphere and let bitches eat.
Thank you for that.
And spill tea.
Ooh.
I have to say this, Apryl.
Oh my God.
I love when bitches can do other things other than the obvious. So we know that you're famous and you are loving hip hop, Hollywood. But girl, when I heard that you used to be a radiator specialist,
I'm not gonna do with you. So I have a degree in.
Oops, let me say it again. Y'all ain't gonna make me look stupid. No, I'm gonna say this.
I have a degree in radiation. I have a degree in radiation science. You have a degree in radiation
science. Correct me.
Yeah, so that way you can say it. Cause I ain't going to have you out here saying
thank you.
Radiation.
The older I get, the bigger my tongue get from my mouth, and I just.
I know. Okay.
Girl, were you taking some of the X-rays?
Yeah. Well, so I did do that. That was the first part of my program because it was a 5-year program. But I actually do sonograms. So like ultrasounds, OBGYN.
Oh my goodness.
Testicles, breasts, all of it. I love it.
So maybe you could tell me if my eggs are still fresh after this brunch. Okay, good.
I just put the little transducer up in the little vajayjay, can look at your ovaries, make sure your ovaries are still,
floating
good.
And doing the thing.
Yeah, like blood flow is still going to those ovaries. I can make sure that the vaginal wall's looking right. You know what I'm saying? That your uterus ain't coming down and falling into the vagina.
I love that.
You know.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen in one of your X-rays?
Oh my God. I mean, cancer, obviously, for me.
Is cancer ugly?
It is, because we know what it looked like. It's taller than wide. So when it's looked like a mountain, something wrong.
Oh.
Now, when it looked like a terrain.
Okay, nice and wide and deep.
Then we happy about that.
Wow, it's just such a painful thing to think of cancer, because a lot of people die from cancer.
No, so many. My uncle passed away from lung cancer, and he wasn't even a smoker. So.
I'm so sorry. I died 3 times from lung cancer.
You did?
In another lifetime. But I'll explain that later.
Okay.
And I'm so
sorry.
Well,
I'm happy to have you
uncle.
here with the brunch with me, although you did die. I think I died one time before from something, but I don't remember. I just know that I was here before.
Girl.
With you. Cheers.
We're still here.
Living.
But bitches will let you know where you can send flowers. So girl, you are full-fledged back on reality TV full-time, but you have really young children still. How do you navigate that?
You know, it's hard. I'm a mom of a to-be 5-year-old son. He'll be 5 in August, and my daughter is 3. And they're super young. I have been, you know, fully like primary in their lives, but work obviously here is so inconsistent. So sometimes, you know, because of how I work, you feel like a terrible parent because you're like, oh my God, I gotta leave and I gotta work. But you know, at the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yes, you do.
But you find that balance.
Yeah, you do.
You have to. You know, when you're really a good mother or a good parent or a good father, you make time for your kids.
How is it co-parenting with your ex Omarion?
You know, I'm trying to deal, but it's been 3.5 years that we haven't been in a situation, and it's getting even more harder that it's not doing anything for our children. So as far as co-parenting, it's not been easy. That's the truth. You know, I'm trying to figure it out on a daily. I'm prayed up that it's gonna get better, but I don't know.
Can we sip to that?
Yeah,
Because I feel you, I agree with you, and oh my goodness. Apryl,
Yes, ma'am.
this has been such a lovely empowerment brunch.
It has.
But now that I have you with me, you need to check the freshness of my eggs.
Okay, I got you.
Can you stick your tubulator inside me?
It's the transducer, but first let's eat these eggs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stick the transducer inside of you, and then we sisters from here on out, cause I'm gonna see that cat.
Ooh, deuce, make it looser, but tighter. Ooh, let me just eat. They that crab cake up the right way.
They did.
Somebody Creole back there. Mukbang, I don't know exactly how to say it, but for more videos with me gossiping and having brunch with my friends, subscribe to the VH1 YouTube channel now.